Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Koundé gets into some space. Upamecano gets rid without sophistication. Tchouaméni. Mendes made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And now the hit! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Koundé plays it short. That is lovely. Turns and goes back. Oh no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes.
Big chance! Barcelona are very much in charge here. Fires from distance. And claimed it back swiftly. Yamal.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bayer Leverkusen are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Lang. Musiala.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Bellingham. And he's in on goal. Mbappe! He's scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And there's the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Barcelona go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Tchouaméni. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Musiala. And he's heaved it away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Foden, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mendes looking to run onto it. Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Alexander-Arnold. Played towards the other side. Lang. Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Crosses it in. Brilliantly cut out. Vieira. Done delicately.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Look at the space here. Nuno Mendes. Lang. Rice. Now Foden. Lang. For Musiala. Musiala going face to face with his great rival. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Goes in for the header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they're definitely going about things the right way, Peter. A goal soon can bolster energy levels now.
Number 19, Jamal. Number 15, coming on the field.
And it's been taken short.
Danny Olmo. Number 21.
Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
Into the last 5 minutes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And here's Mbappe.
Has been indicated.
That's that, the end. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has... Rafinha! Good strike, quite an alarm. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
OK, interesting. Opts to play it back. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 18 minutes is number 18.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that has been clubbed away. Mbappe, Vieira, a true great in every sense of the word. Musiala,
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
very nearly half an hour gone here. It's Kane! That's another chance! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with.
He rises! Goal! Barcelona! And again they hit the front. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona go into the lead. Rafinha. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And it's Kane. Oh, he's found some space here. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ruben Dias. Beckenbauer. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe driving. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Olise. And the whistle goes for half-time. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Beckenbauer fiddles it through. Terrific header! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Number 42, Musiala. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Nico Williams. Substitution in progress.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Koundé. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, can he get onto this?
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Can he finish? It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
The muscular approach does pay off here.
Substitutions taking place.
He's gone for it! Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Substitution on the field.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Number 7.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way.
Has a shot!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Hernandez, Mbappe,
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
and Upamecano, and he's there to clear it.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Bellingham. Now, who's going to be first to this? No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Olise. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Neymar. 6 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. And that will be it. Barcelona proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Oh, that's nice. Gordon.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And here's the chance to counter. Nuno Mendes.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Ah, he's given it away. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Messi tries making a foray down the right. And here's Nunez. Oh, some tackle that. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Beckham goes short. Beckham. There's the delivery. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. We've got a throw in. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Beckham. And they've switched it over to the other side.
1 minute added time.
The final seconds now. Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona head in, having made the crucial breakthrough, and to that end there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Pedri. Out for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. And straight into the wall. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe.
The attendance for this match.
Quarter of an hour into the second half.
649.
Pedri. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Foot in. Oh, great play! Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Thuram can get it clear.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nuno Mendes. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. Pedri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now that's well seen too. And it's gone back to the keeper. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Mbappe!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Rafinha. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Oh, he's found him in space. There's the hit! And he's got away. There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of a role he's going to have here, Jim.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-lying midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
What do they say about him? A player with Spanish technique, but an English lion heart.
Not a bad combination.
Mbappe!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Opts for safety. Osimhen. Cafu tries making a foray down the right. Bellingham. Nunez. Ter Stegen can claim that. Now it's Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Cafu, showing great feet there. Upamecano, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafael Leao. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. The fullback is in acres of space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rafael Leao. Hernandez. That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And that has been cut short. Bellingham. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Osimhen. He's in! He's had a hit! It's a goal! The breakthrough arrives at last! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's
climbs up big! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Hernandez. Shifted upfield. Rafael Leao will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. Bellingham! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Played back in.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a
Terrific header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rudiger gets good distance on it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cafu. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Roberto Carlos, a true great in every sense of the word. Wilshere delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And here's Nunez. Bellingham shapes to shoot! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
After 80 minutes.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Number 6.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Coming on the field.
Has a look and plays it for... There's the shot! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Bellingham. Upamecano. Now it's Thuram. Casemiro. Bellingham. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this... There's the shot! And it's hoisted clear. Quality ball. Messi. Distributed tidily. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Decent hit! Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vieira. And he's straight offside. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Can he put it away? They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, there's always a...
Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
There's the header. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now he's off and running. Great work on the overlap. And the finish! It's off target and by quite a way. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bernardo Silva. Rodri going full steam down the flank. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, that's nice. Rafinha. It's Bernardo Silva. Zaire Emery. Foden. Rodri. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. Mbappe. Rafinha. And Mendes. That is good alertness. Mbappe. Messi. Now there's a fine ball. He's got the shot away! Goal!
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
3 minutes at a time.
Nuno Mendes, and he lines up a cross. Tries to get it clear. Bernardo Silva. And it's Messi. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them.
Big chance! And again! That's going to go a long way.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Rafael Leao.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rafinha bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
There could be trouble here. Oh, Mbappe!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he finish? It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, number 19, Vieira. Coming on the field, number 17, Turn. Number 21, Joshua Kimmich. Substitution for Barcelona, number 10, Rafael Leao.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Arsenal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Mbappe.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Tries a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Zaire Emery. And it's Messi.
Might want to be careful there.
Mbappe. Driving forward. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And it's been given away. He's found the way through. And the shot!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Played with finesse. Neuer can pick that up. Nuno Mendes
There will be 3 minutes at
engages and forces him off the ball. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Thuram. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It is a corner, good chance.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a throw. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Barcelona have their second corner now. Colwell can get it clear. Chooses to go back. Upamecano. Nicely weighted ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Rafinha. Musiala. Lang. In with the challenge. Rafinha. Nuno Mendes. And Rafinha. Vieira. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Fires it in low. Nuno Mendes. He's fizzed it forward. Interesting ball. Rafinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's got away. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Van Dijk. Back into the middle. Rafinha. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead.
Substitution.
Timber. Out to the left it goes. He's had a shot! Mendes gets it clear. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah proves just a little bit too strong. Musiala! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Musiala really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of
The
defence.
attendance for this match was 71,550.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
De Bruyne. And here's Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hakimi. And it's Guardiola. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 42, Musiala. Number 2, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field, number 24, Palmer. Number 68, Lobotka. Substitution in progress.
Colwill. And Hakimi. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Thuram.
Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And he's managed to get free. Nicely aimed pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe! He's got a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Barcelona could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona are walking off satisfied with their day's work.